Welcome back to Gilded Gaming and Persona 2 Innocent Sin. Excuse me. Good way to start the stream. Alright, so we played a little bit more of this earlier today. We are in our first dungeon. Sort of getting the lay of the land. So far the game seems like really pretty easy, which isn't a horrible thing. We can just kind of enjoy ourselves, I guess. I'm having fun filling in all the map. I'm probably not going to do that forever, but I don't know. It makes my OCD feel good. Alright. I think for now, we are going to just keep auto-battling people. And, I think once we get up to where we're pretty much just done with this dungeon, we're gonna, like, spend some time talking to demons for a little bit and see if we can't get some cards so that we can check out the Velvet Room. Also, we have enough money to go buy all those weapon upgrades, so we should do that. We should probably see what's going on in the, principal's office first, because we're already like here. Ooh. Man, these mutations happen a lot when you hit max rank. Like stat increases, that's awesome. You could really just kind of stick with one persona if you get stat increases that often from it. Like, what are my persona stats? Let's see. It says stat increase. Is it giving us a stat increase? Does the persona itself have stats? Like what stats? You know what I mean? Like the character has stats. But what stats does a persona have? Like we have stats. So is it giving us stat increases when that happens? How does a persona affect stats in this one? It affects our weaknesses and what abilities we have. Interesting. They've kind of downplayed personas a bit in this one, maybe. But if it's giving us permanent stat increases, then I mean, by all means, fusion spell away.
I just got lucky.
That increase. Look at that. Hey, Tatsuya-kun, what's going to happen to Sevens? I'm scared. Hey, Tatsuya-kun, I was looking into the legend of this school and found an interesting story for you. Remember the serial arson case from 10 years ago? A lot of people died, but they never did catch the culprit. This is like the person who burned down the shrine. Rumor has it the culprit might have actually been a student here, a student named Tatsuya Sudo. I wonder if he's connected to this. Wait, that's our name. Wait, what? She knows that we're Tatsuya. So now there's a rumor that we're an arsonist? God, if that comes true, that's not good. So, you've had trouble because of your dad. Well, you know, let's not get it... Let's not let it get either of us down, right? You know what I heard? Your dad shook down the Yakuza and got booted from the police. Talk about a shady guy. Sorry, Tatsuya-kun. He threatened to rip my bandages off if I didn't spread bad rumors about you. But don't let it get to you. It happened 10 years ago, right? It's not like it was your fault. What's this guy's problem? Don't let him get to you, Tatsuya. It's just a rumor. Just a rumor in this game is probably not... probably not just a rumor. Let's check this room. Aha! Serves you that Yoko right. There's no way she can be as pretty as Junko Kurisu now. Junko Inashima, what? I heard Junko Kurisu is a Sevens graduate. She was a big deal about 10 years ago. Before disappearing. But she's making a comeback now. Oh, why me? I won't take this lying down. Not ever. I was supposed to get back at you. Too. I'll become Miss Sevens if it kills me. And I'll use it as a springboard into showbiz like the first Miss Sevens, Junko Kurisu. Yoko's a pain, but the girl Lisa can be pretty distant too. Does she think we're not worthy of her because we're Japanese? Hey, Tatsuya, where were you? These reporters from Coolest were here a moment ago. I bet they're still looking for you. There were 2 of them, and they were both hot, man. How come you get all the hot chicks? When my face isn't messed up like this, I'm actually pretty good looking too. Whoa, wait a second. There's people from Coolest here to interview you? What? Why not me? How could they write a story without interviewing the handsomest, most beautiful guy around? Huh? What are you talking about? Tatsuya deserves it because he is the coolest. Who'd you want to read about the undie boss like you? The thing here, like, with all the rumors coming true, it's gonna be hard to, like, differentiate rumors from lies. Like, if everything's true, how do you know what was originally true? You know?
You want some?
It's gonna be an issue, I think. Let's see what information analyze gives us too. Also, it looks like we can have more than 3 people in the party. It was 5 in Persona 1, right?
Bad luck running into me.
It looks like we might have room for 5 again. All right, principal's office. Let's see what's going on here. Like he's not here. Didn't expect him to be. Huh? Looks like the principal's not here. Why? Hey, you. Have you seen the principal? No. We searched everywhere and he's nowhere to be found. Where'd he go with the school in such chaos? I was so sure Principal Hanya would be able to handle this curse stuff, too. The great Michel comes all the way to Sevens and his own principal isn't here. The great rock and roll swindle. Huh? Are you a student from Kuss? I mean, Katsugama High? Okay, time to introduce one and all to the headlining act. Yours truly, meet... This guy's got Kuss High emblems on him. Goddamn cursed creeps. What's with this school? What did I do to deserve this? Serves you right for coming to Sevens with the Kuss High emblem on. What? Okay, back up. This whole thing happened because you summoned that Joker. So take some responsibility and do something about this. Hey, and now you crossed the line, Buster. How was I supposed to know at the time what would happen? And what's with all your big talk? You're just an undie boss. You pervs on people by yanking their pants down. Undie boss, undie boss. That's rich coming from you. You're a freaking white girl, but you talk Japanese when you're not spouting nonsense words. Do you even know what country you're from? Maybe I should give you a name you can understand easier. You're Ginkgo from now on. Ginkgo, Ginkgo, Ginkgo. I changed your name. But nah, no you don't. You're not saddling me with a lame nickname like that. Oh, this girl from the cover. Oh, now. What have we here? Chow, wait a sec. Things seem to be getting steamy here. Come on, kids. Not everybody wants to get caught with a lover's quarrel. It's just gonna call her Ginkgo now. How is this a lover's quarrel? Wait, who are you? At times, I'm an ambitious reporter. Other times, a mild-mannered editor. But my true identity is a rising star of Coolest Magazine's editorial staff, Maya Amano. Nice to meet you all. Maya Amano, a beautiful and cheerful journalist. She's gathering rumors from students to compile a special report. And Yukino. Me, I'm Yukino Mayuzumi. I'm a freelance photographer and an apprentice one anyways. Yukino Mayuzumi, Maya's partner and apprentice shooter. She does part-time work to pay her way through photography school. Really? Great, here. Babe, take my picture for the cover of the... Coolest. That's been popular lately, huh? What's one of the staffers doing around a high school? We came here to do interviews for a special report we're working on called The Rumors of High Schoolers. The emblem curse here at Sevens is the best known one after the Joker game, you know. But it's been chaos since after we got here. No one's been willing to give us an interview. What's going on here? Is it Yukino from the first game? Yeah, Yukino Mayuzumi. Well, did it say her last name? There was a Yukino in the first game. Yeah, hey, Echo. Can you tell us what you know? Is it related to what we came to interview people about? I love how her name's still Ginkgo. That reminds me of Disgaea 1 when you like tell Mid-Boss that his name is Mid-Boss, and then for the rest of the game his name is Mid-Boss. About that, we don't really know anything. Right, Tatsuya? I'm not sure I buy that. True stories, babes. We're not looking for Seven's principal. We're certainly never got stomped by any Joker. Stomped? So you kids do know something. If you're trying to cover it up, I take that as a pretty big scoop. In which case, we're definitely not letting you go. Now hurry up and fess up or I'll make you regret it. Oh. He found you, Joe. Joker's orders. You kids kill, 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 kill. Alright, Joker's put the hit out on us. That's cool. These guys can be just easy as... Ooh. Look out, you guys stay back, ladies. What was that for? School violence so passe. I'll have you know. Maya-san, these guys aren't human anymore. They're demons. We have to run. Or you have to run. How do you know about demons? I love like when the high school kids, like the main characters are like, wait a minute, how could you know about it? Like only these high schoolers could have figured it out. Demons. But if I run, I'll handle this, so get going. Yeah, that's Yukino from the first game. She looks different though. She had like short hair in the first one, didn't she? You can call her persona out?
Right? My guardian angel. Come to me!
Oh, so Maya's already got a persona too.
I am Maya. The workings of the Pleiades shining in heaven shall be yours. Bearer of the full moon.
So Maya's persona's name is Maya with an I instead of a Y. And it specifically mentions the Pleiades, which is what the school's named after.
Persona! I am Vesta.
Vesta!
Destined to accompany your true love and lead the lost ones. I shall protect you with my flame.
Everybody! Alright. Any party members? Ooh. Is everyone okay? Whoa, what's wrong? Were you that scared? Huh? Why am I crying? It's so strange, but... It's like a nice memory, warmer than when I felt when Tatsuya and Ginkgo, like a hug for my mom. How weird. I felt it too. What was that wave of nostalgia? So, I mean, the theory right now is that we have, like, memory loss, right? Because, like, Joker seems to think we've done something to him. So maybe we don't remember what we did. And maybe we already know Maya. Could you elaborate? I know more than you'd think about demons. Maybe I can help you kids out a bit. You mean you three have the same powers I do? Persona, huh? So it's not just my guardian angel. And wow, I can't believe you're a Persona user too, Yuki. I've been a Persona user since I played the Persona game back in high school. That was 3 years ago. Have you guys never played it? Persona game? I played a kid's game like that in a dream once, but... A dream? Lisa, right? Know anything about this? No, nothing. I've never played any game like that. Well, we can save you origin stories for later. Let's focus on where we should go from here. I may. Seriously? You're gonna come along with us? You three are chasing Joker himself, right? If we could catch him, that would be one hell of a scoop. Plus, if we go with you, maybe I can find out how I became a Persona user. I think Maya's on the cover of Eternal Punishment, isn't she? I'll tag along. Now that I know this guy's in cahoots with demons, I can't sit back and do nothing. Hold on a sec. Our only lead is the Principal Hanya, and he's not here. There's nothing for us to even do if you come along. Then let's start by putting an end to this madness. If the principal's behind the chaos like you think he is, then won't it draw him out of hiding? But Maya-san, how are we supposed to deal with this? Do you have a plan? So these would be the two other weapon types, I guess, that we saw in the store. Daggers are probably Yuki, and what was the other one? I don't remember. I know. Let's destroy all the emblems in the school. Get rid of the cause of the problem should help, right? If rumors are coming true, then the curse will be lifted once the emblems are gone. But could that really be happening? I think positive, guys. Even if it doesn't work out in the end, we at least give it a shot. If I remember right, Seven's emblem is based on the Pleiades, yeah? That design must show up somewhere else besides the emblems on the uniforms. Let's look for it. Like, the clocks in the classrooms? Their faces have the same design as their emblem. Okay, friends and enemies of modern music, our fleeting youth isn't going to wait while we stand around. Let's hurry up and find those emblems. I get this weird nostalgic feeling from her. So just saying your name is Ginkgo counts as a rumor, or what? No, that's impossible. We've never even met before. Yeah, so they've met Maya before. I just don't know how. The memories evoked by the Lady Maya-san. They were warm, sad, and painful all at once, like the ringing of my heart. You felt it too, right, Tatsuya? And yet this is our first time meeting. Is this a love that's destined to be? We were actually looking for you earlier. I mean, there's no way we'd leave without interviewing the famous Tatsuya-kun. Stare. Oh. But that aside, Tatsuya-kun, have we met somewhere before? Nah, just kidding. Like that even be possible? You're such a fine-looking guy. If I had had that good of, I'd had to get a good ogle in. This is a surprise. I never knew there were other Persona users besides us. By which I mean my old pals. You never heard of it, right? Oh, you heard of it, right? The Sebek scandal 3 years ago? The Kage-cho got completely walled off? It's a long story, but that's when I awoke to my persona. That was me and 8 other guys. My pals and me threw down with demons and other Persona users. It took back our town. The news called it an accident, but that wasn't it at all. Sebek's Kandori... never mind. Water under the bridge. I wonder if we're getting more than these 5. Let's look at our menus. There's room for more. But that's not conclusive. I mean, there could be a lot more if they wanted to, the way that's set up. The Maya has a Moon Arcana. Vesta is Empress and also fire. She repels fire. Nice. Maya has no weaknesses and nulls light, dark, and the last 2. I'm not sure what those are. Okay. Oh, we got Dia now too. That's right, we randomly learned Dia. That's pretty nice. She has Hama, she has Agi. Okay, looks like everybody's gonna be able to fight together. So, yeah, she does have daggers. Maya has no weapon equipped, but she is wearing a sexy suit. Alright, so we need to let's go to the store and get them equipped better, I think. Oh yeah! Wait a second, Tatsuya. Could I bother you two fine misses for a second? I've got a special present for you and our new as our new allies. This is so cute. Can I really have one? Look, Yuki, they're matching set. You want me to use a pink gun? Oh, she had guns. Sorry, but I'm already carrying my favorite weapon. Oh, so cool, Yuki. Hey, check out my sweet skills. Jesus. She just starts opening fire in the principal's office. I don't think that's an evoker, guys. All right, well. That's Did she actually equip those guns now that they've had the reveal? Yeah, Colt Pony. Okay. I'm going to run down and out and see about getting equipment upgrades for the girls. Everybody else for that matter. If we can leave.
Ready or not, here I go!
Don't underestimate us.
Blazing Burst!
Let's go, everybody!
Okay. Um... Okay.
Let's go, everybody!
Death's Roulette. What's that, guys? Make sure Des knows the food's here. Okay.
Get set!
Rank 2.
Bad luck running into me.
Alright, so we had someone drop there. So you go back up to 1 after this fight. Super nice. Didn't someone have sleep spell? Coming out. Way to get rid of the poison. Hopefully it'll just wear off.
It's whip-ass time!
Okay. I killed my own party member? Did I really? How'd I do that? I wasn't paying enough attention. Focus on too many things, so. I was wondering how she died because the monsters don't do like hardly any damage.
Looks like you're all talk.
We've already destroyed all the emblems here. Where else would they be? Alright, so let's go the other side of town. Ooh, there's a theater too. Interesting. Death's roulette. Oh, okay, so just randomly killed random people. Lovely. Just enough money for everybody. Okay. Wow, I can't believe they really sell weapons here. I love ramen, but I've never seen a ramen stand like this. Still, as a ramen expert, I can't leave without trying this place's banana char siu ramen. Let's go to the armor store. Let's sell stuff first. Okay, I think we're good here. Let's go ahead and equip. Oh, we didn't actually buy anything new. We just got money. Being dumb. Alright. How much can we afford? Not much. We'll start with that. Alright, well, I guess that's all we can do for now. Can we try? Sorry, I'm kind of like zoning out a little bit there. Alright, helmets. That's what I'm trying to think of. Thank you. And then... okay, we put the those on her, okay. Alright. So, everybody's been upgraded. We should have an easy time with the rest of this dungeon, I'm pretty sure. I think Lisa's plan would be hard to pull off. Rumors don't spread unless they get people's fear or desires. I doubt a rumor meant to get rid of someone that everyone in the city wants would meet the Kane's attractions right now. Okay. I don't have much hope for Ekichi-kun's idea either. We're not dealing with someone who'd fall for such a simple trick. Hanako has been cited. Oh yeah. It was a sevens. You don't have the money for my fee. How much do we need? What does it say? How much money? Oh, view? I saw her. It was really Hanako. I always heard rumors, but they're true. They won't anybody believe me. How much money? Does it say somewhere on the screen and I'm blind right now? Like... we want to spread this so that we can... it's like a side quest, I think. It's killing me. Why doesn't it tell me what the fee is? I'll go make it. Alright, well, we'll come back. I'm glad we came here because I didn't know Hanako was going to be a rumor. I thought we just could find her. Okay. Let's search the classes, I guess. We're still poisoned. Guess I should have stopped and bought some antidote. Oh, we have some antidote, I guess. Keep hoping it's just gonna run out. We literally just take a mop and break it. Already taking care of all the emblems here. What tier should you next? Okay. We'll just search every classroom. I'm gonna search the nurse's office too.
Do you want my autograph?
What is a fusion spell with all 5 of them? That'd be cool.
Sorry about that.
Oop. Stat increase. Ooh. Wow, I get those stat increases a lot. Futon's in the closet. Okay. Don't see a clock. Okay.
Do you want my autograph?
Looks like you're all talk.
Get emblem out in the front.
Bad luck running into me.
Nope, here we go. More stats. Nice. Wish it would tell you which stat. So. Wouldn't have taken much from put that on there, I don't think. You destroyed the last emblem here, now go destroy the ones in the other rooms. Okay. It's nice to just confirm that whenever you break one.
That won't be quick. Get set.
3.
Sorry.
Okay. That was the last emblem here. There's no more in this room, I don't think. Honestly, we should have done this sooner. That's the last classroom on this floor, I think.
Ready or not, here I go.
I wish the battles were harder because I feel like I'm just waiting through the battles. Like, that's to rank 3.
Sure picked on the wrong guys.
Okay, what do we want to do? This will start this one. Immediately into a fight.
You picking a fight?
Ooh, a human! Nightmare's never met one before. Yippee skippy. Nightmare has a question. Why is seawater salty? Salt comes from the ocean floor. You're funny. Alright, so we want to make friends with it first, right? So, happy. Can I switch characters? Yeah. Reason. Why bother thinking about differences between humans and demons? There's no point. Nightmare thinks so too. If you're gonna half-ass your way through life, just stay in bed.
Like that though.
There's a lot of people like that though. Yeah. All right. I'll be your friend, but Nightmare can't just run off with you. I'll make a pact. Yes. You got friend and Nightmare. Let's meet again sometime. Nice. Alright, this costume's taken care of.
Let's do this.
Okay. Turn order. We want. This is the right turn order. No, is it Aqua, Magna, Agi, Barrel Claw? Aqua, Magna, Agi. You ever understood the pact? What does it do? One big thing that it does is that if you have a pact with them and you make them eager, they don't just give you the cards of their arcana, They also give you free cards, which then you can have the Demon Painter turn into any Arcana. And you can only get free cards if you have a pact with them. I looked it up. In Persona 1, having a contract with them was like super useful. Because if you had a contract with them, they wouldn't fight you. You could just like avoid fighting that. Like, so if you had a really annoying enemy, you could just make a contract with them and then just never have to deal with them. Because you could just talk to them and be like, hey, we're friends, right? Pact? And they'd be like, oh, yeah, cool. And they just leave. So Akechi's ex goes here. Wait, there's no time to tease him about it. We have to break the emblems, remember? I think that was the last emblem in this room. Let's move on. It's grade school crush, huh, please? Okay, this is still the same room. It just has her in it now. Okay. I read the rumors about Hanako of the toilets, but when I was a kid, if she really exists, that'd be a great scoop. Maybe we can go spread that rumor. Probably before we finish this dungeon, right?
You picking a fight?
Dude just like nuked himself. They do 1 damage to all of us.
Sorry about that.
Maybe I should call it and get some rest. Yeah, I'm starting to think that too. I'm like nodding off over here, huh? Alright. It'll be more fun if I'm awake, huh? Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go take a nap. And then I'm gonna come back on and I'm gonna stream some more Persona. So, I'll see you then. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll be back.